Hey, what's up everybody? Kellen here from Start Your Systems, and welcome back to Monster Energy Supercross 2, the official video game, where today we're going to take a look at this, quote, replica track I have tried to design for the 2019 Monster Energy Cup. I am not going to swear at all that this is good, but I just figured it would be kind of cool to try to recreate it, and the reason I am not playing the validated version of the track yet is because I want to be able to do it in reverse as well. And so in free mode of the track editor, you can ride it whatever direction, up, down, sideways, and all around. So we'll just go ahead and take a look at the track. If you guys are here earlier this week, you already saw the Reflex video that I did where I played the replica track in MX ATV Reflex. Now this is just the replica track recreation in Monster Energy Supercross 2. And as it is Monster Energy Cup weekend, and it is now the Friday that you guys will be watching this, I'd like to let you guys know that I will be there this weekend. So first of all, if anybody will also be there, let me know. I'd love to meet up. I know a couple people commented on the Reflex video. I'm going to reach out to those people and see if they're going to be around. But also be sure to keep an eye on our website, startyoursystems.com, and some of our social feeds like Start Your Systems on Facebook, Start Your Systems on Instagram, or SYS on YT on Twitter, because there's going to be some cool stuff coming out specifically today that you guys will be able to check out on those social feeds, and I don't want you guys to miss that action, so be sure to head over there. But yeah, just taking a look at the track here. I think everybody kind of already gets the track now. Right here, it's going to actually go this way and go across and rejoin here like during a normal lap, but just because I wanted to include the Joker lane, I showed that it does actually turn down this way, and the Joker lane is going to be wall jump with sand in between. I don't like the sand in this game, so I put, you know, this weird sand single with some smaller whoops in there. And the same thing on the other side of the stadium. There's supposed to be a sand section as well, but I did not include like a true sand section. I just kind of put some whoops and different things like that to show that that's where sand will be. But again, you don't have like actual sand in this game. It's all just like sand jumps, I guess. Let's see if I can launch all the way over that one. Not quite. On the way out, there we are. So let me finish the lap. I'll do this track backwards. The only things I like kind of left off this track, I would say, is the start that's probably going to be used for the second main event, which is outside of the stadium or in that big looping corner on the other side of the stadium from where I am right now. There's going to be like a start that goes straight out from where we're looking, like it's going to go straight back towards that video board, turn around, and then come down Thunder Alley, flooring it down there. So that'll be kind of unique and cool, I think. Quad out. Nailed it. So this will be the first main event track, I believe. The second main event track is going to be out of the stadium and come in and do the same thing. Just going to go the same way that I was going that whole time. But the third main event is supposed to start and go to the right here. And for the first time that I can ever remember, we're going to be racing a track backwards in real life. So that's going to be pretty unique. They're not going to qualify on this track. I don't think they're going to get much practice on this track. They may have one practice session on it, but then they're just going to get sent out and be racing it backwards before you know it. So it's going to be interesting to watch. I think that's going to be one of the things that everybody will want to see the most in this year's event, given that so much of the star power is gone. You're going to have to look somewhere else for some storylines, I think. The backwards track, the MXGP World Champion Tim Geiser being there, Adam Cianciullo making his 450 debut, things like that. But yeah, I think that it's kind of cool that they included this as a potential option for the track this year to go backwards, because it really throws a curveball into the wrenches, if you will. Like, these guys are not accustomed to having to attack jumps in reverse, essentially, and I think that's going to make things really unique. Oh, and one thing I couldn't quite include is that actually the Joker lane is going to be turning like right here and going down it, and then like a normal lap, it's going to be going all the way to this corner. So this last single right here is actually going to be like kind of the berm that you turn into the Joker lane on for the backwards version, but for the forwards version, obviously, it would just be like going back down the normal straight, essentially. So little tidbit there. See if I can triple onto this table. I don't know if I've gotten it yet. Oh, there we are. Off, single into the corner. I have no idea what they're gonna do, excuse me, in this rhythm section. I'm assuming it's gonna be a 3-3-3-1 section. I don't know if there's gonna be a big enough line to bust a quad in there, but maybe there will be. I'd have to see the track being ridden before I make that determination. And then this backwards finish line jump thing is like so weird. I don't really know if it's going to be as I built it, or if they're going to tame down those landings a little bit more, or if they're going to build them up more so it's harder to clear in reverse. So just kind of all around, like really weird things about the track this year, which is why I'm doing 2 videos this week on the track itself instead of anything else on the channel, because not too often you see a track race in reverse. Honestly speaking, I feel like everybody that's played these video games before has thought about a track being raced in reverse. I know, like, personally speaking, when I used to play, like, I think it was MX Unleashed probably the first time, and you could go into free mode and just ride the tracks in free mode. I used to always try to, ride the track in reverse and make lines out of it. And it was really unique because obviously the developers designed that game so that you can only jump things a certain way. And so to ride it backwards and like try to connect lines that were really unorthodox was always really fun. I don't think that's going to be quite the case this year. Like, I think that they are going to try their best to build this track equally one direction as is the other. Like, they're not going to make longer landings or whatever. But I always thought that was kind of the fun part. Like, like a standard Supercross triple in reverse, like you take off the lander and you jump down into the gap, and then the second, or the normal triple takeoff is almost like a wall jump. So you could either double down into the gap, or you could roll the smaller single on entry and then double over the, quote, wall jump on the way out. Like, little things like that would always be something that I'd like try to figure out, like what's faster and how do you approach it and things like that. So, like I said, I feel like if you have played these games before, you've probably wanted to try riding a track in reverse, and now we actually get to see it happen. See if I can jump all the way to the jump. No, not quite. So yeah, I don't know. Little kind of quick video. I didn't want to spend too much time boring you with another Monster Cup replica today, but I figured I'd show it off just so you guys could see what it kind of is going to look like. I think Dark Slides did a fabulous job with Reflex, but not everybody watches my Reflex videos, and sometimes people watch these videos and not Reflex, etc. So kind of covering all bases of SYS fans this week with as many games as I can. And honestly, I just hope you guys enjoy watching this weekend. I don't know how exciting the race is going to be, because it's, with the lack of star power, it may not be that cool. But who knows? Maybe we'll get a surprise winner, cool racing action, whatever. At the very least, it's dirt bike racing, and we can all enjoy that from time to time, can't we? Alright folks, I'm going to send you off on the weekend. Hope you guys have a lovely, lovely Friday afternoon into your weekend. And be sure to try out this track if you want. It's going to be on the PC. I'll probably just call it like SYS_MEC 2019 or something like that. And I'll upload it just so you can try it for yourself. But yeah, appreciate you guys checking out another video here on the channel. As always, Kellen here on Start Your Systems, saying that I'll see you guys in the next one. So long for now.